Okay, hello everyone and welcome back to another video with the Life of Reese. Today I'm going to be filming. So yeah, as I was saying, I'm going to be filming how I found out I was pregnant, my reaction to it, what I'd done, everything like that. So I was doing my GCSEs because I just left school in June. Yeah, June. And I remember this one Sunday night before I had to go to school. It's 20th of May, and I was doing some homework that had been set, and I was thinking, when I was like, whoa, something's not right, I don't feel right. And then this was at like 10 o'clock, I went to go to bed like 11:30, 12, just thought, oh, I'm probably feeling tired. So I went to bed, and then I lay down. I was like, my heart was racing on the bed, and I was like, no, I don't feel right. And I used to stay with my nan at this point, so with my nan, I was like in tears, like having a panic attack, and like, Nan, I don't feel like me. I'm not me. Something's the matter, and that went on for about 3-4 days. So I just felt so unusual, not like me. Like, I was so blunt, and that wasn't like me. Like, I'm like usually like everyone's like laughing, and I'm always chatting to people, and I just went into myself. So from the 20th till 26th of May, I wanted the ground to swallow me up. I just wanted to stay in bed. I wanted to not be around anyone because I just felt like I was upsetting everyone, and I just like felt like I had like this big dark shoulder, this big dark cloud over my shoulders, because I didn't know why I was feeling like this, and I wanted to know why I was feeling like this. So it's like, oh, is it my anxiety, and stuff like that. So I went to doctor's appointments, and they refused to give me anything to help with the panic attacks, because I'm under 18. So then, like, after like a week of feeling like that, it calmed down a little bit. But then, like, I just found that I wasn't enjoying like normal activities, and I still was having phases throughout the day of this just feeling so unusual and not feeling like me. And I mostly felt like this in the night. So obviously it was horrible before I was going to bed. I was like thinking like, oh my god, like what's the matter with me? And I just thought it was the stress of my GCSEs, and that my GCSEs were causing me to feel like this. So I just kind of pinpointed it to that and left it at that. And like, I just felt like so bad and like so not like me. Like, when I lay down to go to sleep, the thought that stopped me from having a panic attack was me having a baby. And then as I'd been like this for like a month, I was starting to think, could I be pregnant? And then I was like, well, no, pregnancy is not going to make me feel like this. But so I took my last GCSE on the 12th of June, and by this time I was feeling like a lot more like me, but I'd still have like a part of the day where I was like, well, still not like me, but we'll get on with it, we're used to this now. And so me and my friend went to go get our nails done after school, because I left on Tuesday the 12th of June. And I was like, oh, I was going to run on Home and Bargains and get a cheap pregnancy test, because I think I've not came on, it's like 7 days or 5 days late. So I'd done that, and I've had to take a pregnancy test before, like I've had pregnancy scares before. So I went into like the mall, like little shopping centre bit thing, toilets, and I know how to take a pregnancy test. Like, I've took so many of these things, and I read on the wrong side of the stick. So I was like, oh, do you know what? I'm hungry. My belly hurts. I'm just gonna go home. And by the time I get home, I probably would have come on my period anyway. So we go to Mackey's. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm so hungry. So I eat my Mackey's, come home, then stuff the pregnancy test in the bottom bag. Because like, obviously I didn't want anyone to know at home that I was taking this test. And then my mum dropped me off at my boyfriend's, which is also the baby's dad. And then I was like drinking a bottle of Coke on his bed, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna quickly, drink this, so then I need a wee, so then I'm gonna go to the toilet and take the test. I was like, oh yeah, I need a wee now, so I'm gonna go to the toilet and take the test. So I went in the toilet, took the test, and I've always done this thing, because like, I've always thought like, oh yeah, like I want it to say yeah, and every time I watch it, it always says no. So I peed on the stick, put the cap back on and like flat on the floor. I finished having a wee, flushed the toilet, washed my hands. And then I looked down and there's 2 lines on the test, and I'm like, oh my god, like this. And then I picked the test up to quickly shove it on the top, so like no one can see, like if anyone was walking past in his house. And then when I did it, I'm like, I'm pregnant. And I FaceTime a friend. No, I called her first, and she was like, no, you're not, you're playing a prank on me. So then I was like, come on, FaceTime. And I showed her, and she was like, oh my god, no. But like, I was so relieved when I took that test, because I was like, that's the answer to everything. That is literally just the answer to everything. This is why I've been feeling so unusual. And then, me and my boyfriend were like, well, more my boyfriend was, we can't have it, we don't have the money to have the baby. And I was like, yeah, I was just agreeing with them at this point. But then we went out and met my friend and her boyfriend and my boyfriend are like best mates, and we're like best mates. So it's like, yeah, so they were playing football because it was in the summer, and we were just sitting on the grass, and like I was saying, well, no, I really, really want this baby. And then, like me and my boyfriend were in a bit of disagreement with it at first, and he was scared to tell anyone, and I was petrified to tell anyone, but I had told my nan and sister. I think I told my nan a day or 2 after I found out, and then I told my sister the day after I told my nan. And then my sister told my mum for me. But like, I was just crying every single night for hours on end, because I was thinking like, what if this is the only chance I get to have a baby? Like, what if I can't have babies no more after this? And I freaking love this baby so much, and I do not want to get rid of it. So I was just crying every single night, because I could never have gone through an abortion. That was just never something I wanted to go through with. Not something that I agree with personally, but that's just my opinion. So yeah. So then when my mum found out, she was like, well, no, you can't keep it. And that was that night. And then I went to my boyfriend's, and then I was like I hadn't quite took it in what my mum said, because I knew that my mum would have been so angry, and that I think she was just saying that in anger, because at the end of the day, it's my choice, it's my body, she can't make a decision like that for me. So I think this is just the anger speaking. So I went back to my boyfriend's, and like his stepmom was like going on at me and things, and I was like, well, I'm taking what my mum said on the chin, like I don't think that's what she actually thinks and stuff like that. So then I come home, and she was like, oh, so what do you have to say for yourself? And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And then she texted me, or I said I'd make the doctor's appointment. I was meant to be going to the doctor's appointment to get an abortion. To get put through to the hospital. And she was like, well, do you want that? And I was like, no, I don't. I want to keep the baby. And then she said, well, we'll have a chat with it tomorrow. And then we told my dad, and then they were just like, are you 100% sure you want to do this? Because she's only young, 16. And I was like, well, there's nothing much I do anyway. Like, having a baby, I know I'm young, but it's the next step in my life. And I always want children. I always kind of thought that I would have one young. But she's my absolute world. My baby is my absolute world. I'm just so thankful and blessed. I really can't wait to meet her. And I get so emotional because, like, now I'm coming towards the end of my pregnancy, and I just love her so much, and I'm so, so thankful. Everyone has been amazing, and it's been a bit of a journey, and now I'm so ready to meet this baby. Like, go on, Mila. So yeah, that's how I found out I was pregnant. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, subscribe and comment.